going to show you today how to make a very simple caramel cake. Like this. Let's get started. For the cake, you need 1 cup cake flour, 1/3 cup sugar, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 4 whole eggs, 1/4 cup oil, 1/4 cup water, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1/4 cup sugar. 1/2 teaspoon coffee. You just need the coffee for color, not for flavor. For the caramel icing, you need 2/3 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of hot water, 2/3 cup of evaporated milk, 2 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 2/3 cup evaporated milk, 2 tablespoons butter, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon salt. Let's make the cake. This is a chiffon based cake. I have cake flour. Make sure you sift the flour before you measure. You have baking powder, salt, one-third cup of sugar. You can sift this again or you can just mix with a wire whisk. Coffee. Remember, you don't need a lot of coffee. We just need the color of the coffee, not the flavor of the coffee. Alright. Then next, we're going to add in oil. Then you have water and vanilla. And then you separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. Make sure there is no egg yolk in the egg white. Alright. If you're not sure your eggs are fresh, please separate it in another bowl. I'm using extra large eggs, however, large eggs are fine. Right here, you add cream of tartar to the egg whites. Then you use a wire whisk to mix this. Some people use a mixer, but actually you don't need that. A wire whisk will do the job, or a wooden spoon. Okay, you mix this only until the mixture is smooth. There is no need to mix it longer than that. Okay, as soon as the mixture is smooth, it's fine. Okay. And then here, egg whites with the cream of tartar. You whip this until the egg white starts to foam. Here, you can see it's starting to foam. I mean, it's frothy now. We add the 1/4 cup of sugar gradually. Remember, our recipe had 2 sugars. 1/3 will go to the egg yolk, 1/4 will go to the egg white. In case you make a mistake and added it interchangeably, it's alright. Do not worry. You'll still get the same finished product. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to whip this at number 8, not at the highest speed, because we don't want to create very big bubbles. Very big bubbles will burst faster, so your mixture will deflate. So we want finer bubbles because they're stronger. Once again, I'm reminding you, don't whip it at the highest speed. Okay? I'm just in the hand mixer, you can beat it at the highest speed, but in the KitchenAid, just use number 8 or number 7. I usually use 8. Okay, then we will check. Okay, you'll see the egg whites are stiff, but they are still shiny. See, it retains its shape, whatever shape it is. Okay, and then just take note, it should still be shiny. We will fold the egg whites over the egg yolks. You can do this in 2 additions, but you know, this is a small amount, so I'm doing it in 1. But if it's easier for you, you can do it in 2 additions. You fold it this way, you cut, you scrape the bottom, go up. Alright, like this. Or you can make the figure 8. Hold the spatula straight and then make a number 8, a figure 8. Or you can cut and fold, cut, scrape the bottom, go up, cut, scrape the bottom, until the color is the same. Whatever way of folding which is easier for you, you can do that. As long as you don't stir the mixture, because when you stir the mixture becomes watery. Once the mixture is watery, it will not, you will not get a nice volume. Your cake will be heavy, it will be dense. I have an 8-inch pan here, no oil, no paper. We divide this into 2. If you have a small oven, you can use an 8x3 baking pan, and then once it's baked, you can split it, okay? I don't like splitting it because, you know, I'm not very good in making them very even. But sometimes we don't have a choice if we have a small oven, okay? Then we do this. We will bake this for about 30 minutes or until it's done. Remember, no oil, no paper, no flour in the bottom. Alright, let's put this in the oven. Let's bake this for, we'll check after 30 minutes, okay? Right here. This is after about 30 minutes. So, okay, it's done. So what you do, invert it on a cake rack. First, we will mix together evaporated milk, egg yolks, and cornstarch. And then we set this aside. And then we're going to caramelize sugar. You have 2 of 2/3 cup evaporated milk. 1 we mix with the egg yolk, 1 we mix with the caramel later. Alright? Here the sugar is starting to melt, so shake the pan. If you caramelize, try your best not to stir the sugar because it will take longer for the sugar to melt and caramelize. Because you're forming sugar crystals the more you agitate it. So you just shake the pan. Alright, you can see here that the sugar has melted completely. What we're going to do now is add warm water. By the way, the color of your final caramel icing is determined by this on this stage. The darker the color caramel sugar, the darker your caramel icing. I'll make this a bit darker, just a bit. I have here warm water. Alright, warm or hot water. Okay, then we add water. And then the other 2/3 cup of evaporated milk. This is not the one with the egg yolk, okay? The one with the egg yolk is here. So you mix this. Alright. You wait until everything is well blended and all the sugar is dissolved. Remember, this is the milk with the egg yolks and the starch. Okay, I'm going to add in a portion here. Okay, and we put this back here. What we're doing is we're tempering the egg yolks so that the egg yolks will not become scrambled. Alright. And then we will bring this to a boil and cook this until the mixture thickens. And remember also, this is cornstarch base, so as soon as you finish cooking this, you have to use this on the cake. Otherwise, your frosting will not be smooth. I still have here vanilla and butter, which I have not added yet. Okay, look, this is good. It's starting to thicken now. So, I'm going to add in vanilla. I'm going to add in butter. Alright. If you want to make salted caramel, you add in half a teaspoon of salt. Right. If you'll notice, it's a bit thin. Remember how I told you how you check, see? You dip the spatula, then make a line. If they don't stick together, it means this is okay, right? So we shut this off. I will cool this for about 3 minutes, okay? But at the same time, you continue to stir this so that the mixture will not be lumpy. For the caramel cake, I'm just going to put maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons in the middle, just so that the 2 layers will stick together. All the rest, we'll put it on top. I put the cake on a cake board, and then you have a tray underneath so we can pour in the icing, the caramel icing. Okay. Just this one is just so that the second layer will stick, okay? Fortunately, my cake is not very even. What we do next is try to pour this on top. And then we slowly push down the icing. Remember, this is cornstarch, so it will set as it cools. And then once the top starts to cool, don't touch it, because the more you touch it, the less smooth it is. I have here whipping cream. I put different, I colored them yellow, pink, and green, or any color that you like. I have here different kinds of star tips. Okay, if you'll notice, there's a hole here because that was in the cake when we unmolded it. So you just make rosettes. I have many recipes to share with you. If you're interested, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be alerted when a new video is uploaded. As I said, this is just whipping cream. Here on the sides, okay, I will put some lace, or what they call sotas. We need a fine hole. If you have a tip, you can use a tip border. You just go up and down. This is zigzag. Sorry. You know, the hole is quite small, because so it will look fine. So you just apply pressure. You apply pressure so that it will come out. Okay. So this is your simple caramel cake.